Commissioner Chair Lopez on the line.
How are we doing, everybody?
Good, Chris.
Well,
Good
to see you
Well,
all right, Chair Lopez, we do have a quorum.
Wonderful. Then we'll go ahead and get started. This is a meeting I'm extremely excited about because I only have to handle items 1 through 4, and then I get to hand this one off. So at this point, I will call us to order, and I'm going to go ahead and see if maybe Mr. Poitras, do you mind leading us in today's pledge?
not at all. Be happy to.
Excuse me, Chair Lopez, did you want to do a?
Yeah,
Roll
we'll
call?
come back for a roll call. I was going to
Okay.
give everybody a minute here.
All right, begin. I pledge
allegiance
allegiance to the
the
flag
flag
of the
of
United
the United
States
States
of
of
America
America
and
and
to the republic for which it
which
stands,
stands
one
one
nation,
nation
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Ms. Safrina, do you mind taking us through a roll call?
Not at all, Chair, thank you. Commissioner Alejo,
Present.
thank you. Commissioner Roots Askew,
Present, I'm here.
thank you. Commissioner Craig,
Here.
Commissioner Gorley,
Here.
Commissioner Oglesby,
Here.
Commissioner Poitras,
Here.
Commissioner Snodgrass,
Here.
Commissioner Stevens,
Here.
Commissioner Velasquez,
Here.
Vice Chair Leffel,
Here.
and Chair Lopez.
Here. All right.
Thank you all.
At this point, we are at general public comment, which is an opportunity for the public to share comments regarding items not on today's agenda, but within the purview of the LAFCO board. We ask folks to use the raise hand function, *9 via landline in order to be recognized. We'll go ahead and give 2 minutes per public speaker. At this point, asking folks to use the raise hand function to be recognized. I see no hands up. Is there anything I'm missing, Safrina?
No, sir.
Okay, given no hands up, we will close the general public comment and bring it back to our agenda for item 1, which is a resolution of appreciation and commendation to outgoing Special District Member Commissioner Craig Stevens for distinguished service to the Local Agency Formation Commission of Monterey County. And I know that, Greg, you've got it in front of you, right? I was told that it was pre-delivered, but they gave me a mock-up. And so just want to thank you for your dedicated service to LAFCO. I'm going to read the top whereas here, which is Commissioner Craig Stevens served with the distinction as a special district member to the Local Agency Formation Commission from May 2010 through August 2018, and as special district alternate member from August 18 to May 22, working to encourage the orderly growth of local government agencies, to preserve agricultural lands, to discourage urban sprawl, and to ensure efficient delivery of local government services. But more importantly, I've had the opportunity to work with Greg for many years, and I know that his dedication to our valley runs deeper than just LAFCO. A lot of what the lessons we learn in life stay with our communities in the form of its history, and his work to preserve Salinas Valley history in Soledad has been incredible. And so, Greg, it's with great honor that we present you this resolution and certificate of appreciation. And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you for your dedicated service to our community, not just on LAFCO, but over the decades.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and see if there is a motion for this resolution.
I would move.
Okay, I'm going to take the motion from Gorley and the second from Leffel. See if there's any public comment on this resolution. Seeing no hands going up, I will go ahead and ask Safrina to take us through a roll call vote.
Thank you. Commissioner Alejo?
Aye.
Commissioner Craig?
Aye.
Commissioner Gorley?
Aye.
Commissioner Oglesby?
Aye.
Commissioner Poitras?
Absolutely, yes.
Vice Chair Leffel?
Yes.
And Chair Lopez?
Yes, without a doubt.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Greg.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so next up on our agenda is consider a resolution declaring the 2022 selection results of the Independent Special District Selection Committee for a LAFCO alternate member representative. Are there any questions to staff upon this presentation? Okay, any questions from the public? All right, then at this point, we will entertain a resolution declaring the results of the process to select an alternate special district member representative on LAFCO. Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Oglesby second.
Okay, we've got a motion from Leffel, second from Oglesby. Safarina, can we get a roll call vote on item 2, please? You're muted.
Believe I.
Thank you. Sorry. Commissioner Craig,
Aye.
Commissioner Gorley,
Aye.
Commissioner Oglesby,
Aye.
Commissioner Poitras,
Yes.
Vice Chair Leffel,
Yes.
and Chair Lopez.
Yes. With that, we have approved the results of the election, which will bring in our new special district member, David Kong. David, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Welcome to be here, part of a very distinguished group of folks. And so I hope that I can do as good as a job as my predecessor, which served the community for many, many years. And I want to thank him for his service.
All right, David, then at this point, we're at item 3, which is administering your oath. If you would, I'm going to go ahead and do this in a way where it'll be a question to you at the end, so no need to repeat. But if you would raise your right hand, and I will ask you, do you, David Kong, solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which you are about to enter?
Yes, I do.
Welcome aboard, David. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. That wraps item 3 for us. I'm going to grab the right agenda back up. Boom. All right. And so for those who don't know, David actually has multiple hats that he wears throughout the community. He is a strong advocate for rural Southern Monterey County, especially the community of Greenfield. He currently serves on the Greenfield Cemetery District, as well as the Greenfield Parks and Rec District, and is also a very strong supporter of every effort I've ever seen come across my desk in Greenfield. So David, proud to have you on board here.
Thank you very much. I also serve as a board member for the Greenfield Union School District as well. So I think I got everything covered except for the city council. So maybe that's a future endeavor. Thank you.
Sounds good, David. All right. So with that, we are at item 4, which is to select the chair and chair pro tem for period ending in May 2023. I'll turn it over to staff to see if there's a presentation on this one, Jonathan, in terms of process.
Yes, just to comment that our bylaws have a cycle. So we're currently at the special district member and a public member selected from our regular members. And that's all that we have to present as staff. We turn over to the commission.
Okay. So any thoughts from the commission before we go out for public comment?
I'll make a nomination whenever we're ready.
We're ready.
All right, Mary Ann LaFell for chair and Steve Snodgrass for pro tem.
Is there a second?
Oglesby second.
Great. I've got a motion and a second. So before we vote, I'm going to go out to the public, invite the public to use the raise hand function, *9 via landline, in order to be recognized. Seeing no hands up, we'll go ahead,
Sure.
Jonathan.
Apologize. Just a question for council. I believe the bylaws say that both need to be served by regular members.
Yeah, that's correct. I was about to break in. It needs to be it should be a regular member. So if.
My apologies. You're
it'd
right.
be
Sorry
Commissioner
about that.
Farley.
Okay.
Are you saying that I'm irregular?
No.
No.
Anyway,
You're a regular guy, just not a regular member, I guess. My fault.
Through the chair,
Yes.
that's one I was gonna ask too, is about who's eligible. I think Mary Ann is eligible, so who's eligible for the regular chair for the vice chair seat?
Matt Gorley.
yeah, it's the regular members. And if the commission would like, I do have the bylaws handy and I could share.
That's all right. I'll restate my nomination and add Matt Gorley and withdraw Steve Snodgrass. My fault.
Oglesby
Okay.
second.
All right. Then with that, don't see council shaking her head at me anymore. So we'll go out to public comment again. Ask folks to use raise hand function to be recognized. Seeing no hands, we will close the public comment and bring it back and ask Safarina for a roll call vote.
Thank you, Chair. Commissioner Alejo,
Aye.
Commissioner Craig,
Aye.
Commissioner Kong. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't get to vote. I apologize. Commissioner Lopez,
Aye.
Commissioner Oglesby,
Aye.
Commissioner Poitras,
Aye.
and Chair Leffel.
Aye.
All right. With that,
If I can just interject, Mr. Chair, for one last
Yep.
thing. I was not cutting Matt out. He was chair just recently, which is why I chose the other. Was just thinking out loud. No
all right.
slight for you, Matt.
So with that, it gives me a lot of joy to be able to turn the virtual gavel over to Mary Ann Leffel. Thank you all for a wonderful, tough, but wonderful year. So Mary Ann, happy to turn this one over. The floor is yours.
Thank you. And Chris, I think all of us, thank you so much for keeping us calm and steady for the last 12 months. Thank you. We
Good
appreciate
job.
it.
Very good job.
You did a really, really good job. So we're happy to work with you another year. I'm going to move us to the consent agenda. We've got several items on there. Is there anyone from the public that would like to pull an item from the consent agenda? Any board member that would like to pull an item? Okay. Any public comment on the consent agenda from the public?
No hands are raised, Chair.
Okay. Do any of my fellow commissioners have any comments on any of the items? I'll entertain a motion.
Oglesby
Lopez moves.
I'll second.
I have a motion from Commissioner Lopez and a second from Commissioner Poitras.
I'll be happy to second.
Oh, who was that?
Nope, it was Gorley.
Oh, Gorley, I'm sorry, Matt. Okay,
So Mary Ann, can I ask a question about the financial statements? I'm a little tardy on comment. But I'm just curious, there's this thing called direct deposit liabilities on the balance sheet. It's a $10,000 credit. And that doesn't make sense to me. Do you have any color as to what that is?
it is an application for one of the considerations that's coming forward is my recollection. Is that correct, Jonathan?
I'll do a screen share if that's helpful. The financial statement, item 9.
Yeah, it's on the balance sheet, Jonathan. It's in the current liability section.
I believe it's for when an agency comes in that they're going to ask for an annexation or they're applying for, but we have not finished it yet. So it's a deposit that they gave us, but we have not completed the work. Isn't that correct, Jonathan?
Yes, that's my understanding.
Yeah, the only thing that's weird about that, Mary Ann, is that would actually be a liability, it's an asset because it's a credit in the liability section. You see that 10,640.
What page are you on?
32 cents. It's right on it's account 2210.
Oh, I see it.
And if we had a deposit, it would be a liability, not an asset. So can we kick this out? I mean, I don't want to hold up the approval of this for this, but can we just kick this out to Hayashi to give us a response as to what that is?
Yeah, yes, we can do that.
You want to pull this item then, Steve, from the consent agenda for next and hold it for next month?
No, I think we could approve it, Mary Ann, but let's just ask Hayashi to give us some clarity as to what it is.
Okay, well, if you and I both don't know, and you served on finance a long time, and now I've been on it for several years, shame on us. So we'll go out and get the answer.
Okay.
Maybe we could just refer it to budget and finance and take up the conversation there and come back next month with an answer.
Yeah, we'll come back with an answer.
Okay, thank you.
So I have a motion and a second. Do I have a roll call?
Yes, Chair Leffel.
Yes.
Commissioner Alejo,
Aye.
Commissioner Craig,
Aye.
Commissioner Lopez.
Aye.
Commissioner Oglesby,
Aye.
Commissioner Poitras,
Aye.
Vice Chair Gorley,
Aye.
and Chair Leffel.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. We have executive officers communication, which is in your package. Kate is up on the boat with her daughter's promotion today.
Madam Chair, I can take a stab at this one. I'll give you a brief summary of this item. This describes a minor adjustment to the annual work program to include preparation of municipal service review, or MSR, for local public agencies in the Greenfield area, which would include the city of Greenfield, and 4 independent special districts that cover both the city and the outlying unincorporated area down there around Greenfield. This effort was prompted in particular by the kind of some struggles that the Memorial District is experiencing right now. We go into some discussion of that on page 1 of this item. But, you know, honestly, most of the districts in the Greenfield area have had their challenges and difficulties in the last 5 to 10 years from time to time. And our overall goal with this study will be to identify possible opportunities for increased integration and efficiency of service delivery, and thereby hopefully have some benefit to the overall Greenfield community through our effort. Staff will begin coordinating with the agencies in earnest next month, so we can start preparing an initial draft of this MSR. And we do expect to bring a public review draft to this commission by the end of this calendar year. And with that, Madam Chair, I'll hand it back over to you.
Perfect. Thank you, Darren. Do we have any comments from the public on this? Bring it back to the commission. Commissioners?
We have a hand raised from Commissioner Velasquez.
Go ahead, Anna.
Yeah, hi, Chair. Thank you. I do have a question. I know that I not necessarily on the report because I understand some of the challenges that are happening. So for me, I know there's challenges that we're seeing in other areas as well in our city. So just wanted to clarify the process when the commissioners come on board on these special districts. What is the type of training that is provided to them in order for them to understand what their responsibilities and regulatory oversight is? Is that something that we do from LAFCO, or is it the trainings provided? Just what type of training is provided and how often, if we have that information?
Through the chair, Commissioner, I don't have the details on what our procedure has been for orientation for new appointees to the district boards, to city council members. I know that there's a lot of information that we've put together as an orientation packet that we have. I don't know if we've consistently gone out and gotten in touch with every single appointee to every district to review this information with them. But we do have information that we've compiled regarding legal requirements, ethics training, things that appointees have to do from time to time, to stay on top of certain requirements that the state has established. We've also gone down and given sort of overviews and resources to gatherings of agency representatives from time to time. But Jonathan or Kelly, maybe you could, if there's something I'm missing, please feel free to weigh in. But I'm not aware of a specific exact process that we've established for each and every person who's come on board the districts down there.
Jonathan, do you have anything to add?
I would just add in this instance for the Greenfield Memorial District, we offered this. I think in the past, it was around 2005, LAFCO and County Council's office prepared some orientation materials for multiple special districts in the Greenfield area. And so this was kind of a continuation of that, seeing a special need of board members that have been new, and just encourage them to meet regularly and meet the state and local requirements, and to go over their bylaws and their principal acts for memorial districts. So we provided that presentation. It's was a link in the staff report, but it's kind of one of those things LAFCO does as needed, and a lot of times in coordination with Monterey County Council's office.
Jonathan, you mentioned 2000. Oh, sorry, Kelly, go ahead.
I was just going to say, for this particular district, my office did reach out to the chair, I believe, and kind of open the door to start discussions if they were interested in representation from our office. And I don't think there wasn't a response the last I heard, but that's something we can continue to pursue. But I mean, really, they need to reach out to us if they want representation from our office. So.
And I'll share historically, our office has hosted trainings back when I was with Supervisor Salinas, and then before COVID with my office, inviting folks out. They're not well attended. It's hard to get people, especially on a weekend, to come out. But Mary Perry is a great attorney under County Counsel's office who is extremely well informed on the Brown Act and a lot of the rules around special districts. So she's a great resource that I try to bring out to help. And then obviously we take them on case-by-case basis. A lot of the boards have folks that have been around 20 years. And so you don't really need that constant engagement, but occasionally you do, given special circumstances. And so we do those as we see issues arise. Unfortunately, this one has been a little more challenging, and this will be an opportunity to help sort of right the boat and help educate and train, just because a lot of folks were not aware of what their responsibilities were or what the structure was. Under the county was their assumption because of how the appointments got made, where, as we know, special districts are very independent.
Commissioner Khan?
Sorry, if I could just jump in real quick with the last thought. There was a mention of a meeting and some orientation and training that LAFCO and the County Council Office did in a few years ago. I know that we did quite a bit of that in 2015 and 2016 when we were preparing a lot of MSRs, these municipal service reviews for the rural special districts in the central and southern part of Salinas Valley, and we gave out a lot of handouts, and we compiled a lot of information and passed that along to the districts. And hopefully there's been some sort of kind of a process of passing that information along from member to member as new members come on board with these smaller districts in the Salinas Valley.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Through the chair, thank you so much for all the information. It gives me just wanted to know a little bit more, but I'll look at the orientation packet. And it's good to know that there's been different types of trainings and orientations, but really it is up to those districts then to contact us if they're having any challenges or issues or request our support. Just wanted to make sure what our oversight on that was. So thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Khan?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, let me put this my lower the hand. There we go. Just add that the California Special Districts Association has many trainings available for board members. I have just recently completed the four-part governance training. So I completed the governance training that will help me be a better governor, better working on the board and working with my colleagues. And they have so many different things. So I guess when you have, I'm just put the memorial this. I was there with Jonathan, our meeting on May 2nd, which is going to live in history in the good city of Greenfield. But I did when I did address the board, I said that there's a lot of if you're looking for assistance on governance or other things, please turn to them, and I'd be happy to be a liaison to work with you on that, because I've gone through the training and I'm gone through some of the events of and things, and it's very helpful. So that's all I have to say with that. There's a lot of help out there, but people have to know where it is. It's just like resources, like anything else. Know where the resources is, and ask for help. Thank you.
Thank you, David. And I echo the fact that there is a lot of training out there, but a lot of times a district changes representation and they don't tell anyone else. And so I think that's part of the issue. So we'll wish them good luck down there. And I know staff is going to continue to work with them. So I'm going to close that item and we will go to closed session.
Madam Chair,
Yes, sir.
just for the record, if we're going into closed session, this is the end of the meeting, then I will drop off this meeting as I will not participate in closed session.
We will see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And just so we're clear for the record, Chair, this is a closed session item. Obviously, it's been agendized, but it's on the current litigation with the Monterey Peninsula Water Management District that's been filed against LAFCO. It's under Government Code Section 54956.9 D1.
Thank you.
And we should take public comment on it.
Do we have any public comment on this item before we go into closed session?
See no hands raised.
Thank you. Seeing none, we will now go into closed session. Recording in progress. All right, I think we're all back. Do I need a roll call back?
Yep. Yes, we
Okay.
do.
Can we please have a roll call, Safarina?
Certainly. Commissioner Rutascu,
Aye.
thank you.
Here.
Commissioner Craig,
Aye. Here.
Commissioner Gorley,
Here.
Commissioner Kong,
Here.
Commissioner Lopez,
Present.
Commissioner Oglesby,
Present.
Commissioner Poitras,
Here.
Commissioner Snodgrass, Commissioner Snodgrass,
Here.
thank you. Commissioner Velasquez,
Yes.
and Chair Leffel.
Here, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Donlin, would you please give us a readout on the items from closed session?
Yes, Chair Leffel, there's no reportable items from today's closed session.
Right, thank you. Do we have any other additional commissioner comments? All right, seeing none, I would move for adjournment.
So moved.
Thank you all. See you
Thank
next
you.
month.